Hey, this is Matt once again. We're back to another video. There's another paid request, this time from Jordan, who wanted me to do a reaction to this video. And, well, I guess if I have the headphones in, you're not going to hear it. I don't know if... well, it's a reaction to someone's video on the video game Drake of the 99 Dragons and saying what happened. So I definitely want to give props to the person who made this video. And just show a little bit here and there. It's the least I can do. I will put the link down below as well to watch the original video. Matt McMuscles. And again, this is a paid request from Jordan, who wanted me to react to this video. If anyone has any requests for pretty much anything, whether it be a review, a topic, a re-review, a reaction, me playing a game, me doing something random, a list, like whatever, feel free to send a request either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. So I've heard of this game. I did a reaction on some of the cutscenes. Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed this, and yeah, it seems awful in a lot of ways. So let's get to it. Once I get things set up properly, here we go. So I can hear it. Never seen this person before, Matt McMuscles, but I do like the pretty nice information, animation.
It's time to talk about Drake and the
I thought it was saying it's time to play the game. Troll 2. Oh god, E.T. Fucking Dick Tracy there. CDI Zelda, holy shit. Some of the worst anime. Oh, Superman going through the fucking onion rings. Piece of shit. Xbox, fuck. I did say it looked like PlayStation. I guess I wasn't too far off. Xbox, the first one. That's right, Silent Hill 2 and 3 were for PS2. That was around Xbox.
But, you know, aside from that, yeah, it was open season for Drake. In all seriousness, maybe due to this...
Silent Hill 3 is a great game. I like Simpsons Hit and Run for what it is.
But as the old saying goes, I'd rather something be a 0 than a 5. Drake of the 99 Dragons is very much a 0. Therefore,
Yeah.
this very cursed game is
Just an outright ugly looking...
like soundproofed keyboards from all across the internet, some 17 years later after its infamous debut. It's somewhat of a mysterious artifact within the industry, to be sure, but there was never a whole lot known.
God, someone told me what the fuck that guy looked like. The Superman villain. Bizarro? Not Bizarro. Was it Bizarro? Fuck.
All the questions you may have. Things like, what? Huh?
Wait. Let me go back. I'm sorry. I just want to read. I want to read this. What the hell this says. Interview Andrew Beto. Behold the master of the 99 Dragons. Today I'm happy to bring you an interview with Last Dimension's Andrew. With over 15 years of game industry experience, he's had a hand in all manners of the business. QA tester, pixel artist, programmer, and now running his own independent development studio. This interview will take us back to the beginnings of his career in game software to help... Oh dear, it won't say much in that.
Answer all the questions you may have. Things like, what?
As in, what the fuck were you guys thinking? And what the shit is this?
Start off with what we know, the cold hard facts. Idle FX was, heavy emphasis on the was, a Swedish development studio that put out a staggering 5 games in 2 years.
Swedish. She's from Sweden.
Gassed
Punta, punta, punta.
this. Let me know in the comments if you've
First they
ever
like
played
drinking,
this.
then they like farting.
Followed up by the one bright spot in their catalog, the surprisingly solid horror-based first-person shooter Nosferatu: The Wrath of Malachi, which
Huh.
actually literally released weeks
Nosferatu.
before
I've never heard of
the
this
game.
game.
That's
Interesting.
going to be important later. Now, Majesco is
First
also
person
the
horror
most
Nosferatu. Oh,
Some
interesting.
of you, I'm sure a select few are passingly familiar with their name. If you've seen these box arts before, then
Jesus, that ugly as fucking.
and if you've seen this box art before, you should know that they love to get involved with huge embarrassing disasters. Good job. Not much dribbling. In fact, Advent Rising might even be intrinsically linked
Not
to
much
Drake.
dribbling. Is that what you say when you suck his dick too? Not much dribbling?
The budget of this sci-fi flop was ever ballooning, so Majesco was quick to greenlight and release a
What's up with those alien designs?
hopefully fund this rising Advent, its forthcoming sequels, and its splendiferous $1 million cash prize.
Kansas. Those assholes, of course.
Release Majesco
Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
$1 cash prize.
Oh, what the fuck, man? What, really? So they say, hey, you can win $1 million and then cancel it because they're fucking tools. I always wondered how they were going to make this contest fair, but I guess they never figured it out either. One of the marketing campaigns for Majesco's Advent Rising game was Race to Save Mankind, which would give one talented Xbox Live player $1 million. Unfortunately, news comes out today that they canceled the contest due to no technically feasible solution that will allow the contest to continue in a fair and... Why the fuck didn't you think that before you brought the idea to the table?
In the 2 years leading to its release, Majesco published some 39 titles, with Drake just being one of them.
Oh, Serious
Now,
Sam.
before we dive
That's a
in
good one.
spastically leap forward while waving our arms all around, did you know that IdleFX also had another game they developed and had released that same year, making it 3 in total? Yes, this was the well-known, nostalgia-inducing platforming gem that has been exhaustively covered on such channels as Antude and Some Call Me Johnny, Loophole, Strakami Obled Shuva.
I have no idea what that is.
I was nervous about that. Yeah, if you're already a small developer and you somehow still squirt out 3 games in one single year, it's probably safe to assume at least one of them got the short end of the
3 games in 1 year, that... Holy shit.
one that was. Now, there's
Especially if
some
you're a smaller developer.
that Drake of the 99 Dragons had a
What the
development time
oh.
of 6
I thought he was
months,
stuck in the
like
fucking railing.
Majesco, which would explain a lot. At the same time, though, if you think about it, this doesn't really
He's an undead guy, but he can't fall from too far of a height.
optimized, tested,
But he can fall from this height, apparently.
6 months still seems awfully short to put a full third-person shooter together in 2003 on 2.
This guy definitely loves the Matrix, this fucking Drake. Advertising break, okay.
This is where one Andrew Bado comes in. A plucky tester who worked at Majesco's New Jersey office, he has, in the subsequent years, opened
Tester,
up
what the
about
fuck was he doing on this?
company
Coffee break?
includes having to test Drake of the 99 Dragons, like for a job for like 4 months straight. In an interview with Bad Game Hall of
He
Fame,
tested for 4 months?
dispels and confirms the legends that have surrounded Drake for years, including that infamous 6-month dev time. Having spent 7 years as a QA tester myself, a lot of his account rings true with my own experiences. The information about the game being made in 6 months is false. I started at Majesco in June 2003, 5 months before the game's release, and it was already in beta, so I estimate the total dev time to be around 18 months. It seemed that there might have been
A language barrier.
between the Swedish IdleFX dev team
I see.
in New Jersey, because no matter how many times we submit a bug report,
Then what the fuck was the point of a tester if they ain't gonna listen to you?
jives with the timeline of the game's marketing as well. Because
We have these testers for bugs, but we don't listen to shit.
the game simply called Drake, which looked about the same as the final product did. If we then apply simple math, That's 7 months in between when the game was first shown to media outlets versus when it was on store shelves. Now, in terms of the bug vetting process, only the most serious and obvious issues that the testing team ran
What the fuck?
any attention from idle effects. Is it safe to assume that the resources were stretched thin, since, they were working on 3 different games at the same time and all? No,
The Nosferatu one definitely looks decent. There you go, Michael. If you ever see this, go play Nosferatu.
Were incredibly ignored. A lot of attention was directed towards suggesting simple solutions to improve level design and signposting and possible ways to balance the game a bit. But the further along we went, the fewer suggestions there were, as we knew they would most likely be rejected or ignored. In the end, we had to focus on Drake's more glaring technical issues and abandon any hope.
I mean, what's the point of having a tester if he ain't gonna listen to shit?
This time, you must be thinking, why is this happening? Who's keeping this going? Why is Drake even being made? Well, for some reason, good old memorable Drake was actually being positioned to have a media empire built around him. This guy, this is a character built to last.
This. What? What? They're gonna do a fucking movie or something?
Left his socks off the entire gaming industry, a comic book would then be launched, a toy line, and possibly even a cartoon following that. Well, it's unknown exactly where this.
Oh yeah, I want to see a fucking cartoon of this.
It's simple to imagine that since Drake leaned heavily on Max Payne as an influence, Swedish Idol FX thought they could duplicate neighboring Finnish developer.
Yeah, do a Max Payne animated movie. That'd be cool. Get Thomas Jane to voice him.
Andrew Batto confirmed that this enthusiasm for spinning Drake off into different mediums was something that a Majesco producer.
Yeah, it does seem like he's trying to do Max Payne now that I think of it.
About how once it came out, Drake would be the next big thing. Throughout his misadventures working on it, Andrew also came to realize that Idol Effects were incredibly protective and proud of their new blockbuster franchise in the making, which might have definitely contributed to their stubbornness to listen to suggestions. Now, gameplay and bug testing aside,
so
that has cutscenes like this, nothing can stop me now. Ever hope to translate to comics or cartoons? Well, just as the
So it seems like the developers are, hey, this is our bread and butter. This is going to be perfect. This is awesome. This is going to be change the game. There's a bunch of issues. Nah. All that fucking shit.
was maligned, so too was Drake's narrative and voice acting, which, according to Andrew Batto, were never really improved, not much at all. As far as I remember, the cutscenes were there from the very start, even before the levels all connected, so we in QA assumed they were placeholders.
That's what you do for assumptions.
Supposed to get all final cutscenes. We gathered around our lead's machine, waiting to see how they looked, and they were all the same.
In other words, they look like shit, and we thought they'd be better.
Increasingly clear that despite them working on multiple projects and there being lots of potential merchandising money on the table, Idol Effects were increasingly ignorant of Drake's lack of quality and general polish. There seemed to be this perplexing, overwhelming sense of positivity of the game's chances when it hit the market. This is very much an Emperor's New Clone style scenario.
What the fuck happened?
Drake reveals something very interesting. The game was mostly the brainchild of one person. Oh Lord, I gotta say this guy's name. Stefan Ljungqvist is listed as the game's co-director, animating designer.
Jeez, he looks like someone.
He worked on it as an artist as well. And not only, even more than that, was the game's.
He looks like a Russian bad guy in a Steven Seagal movie.
That worked on the game. Stefan here could be considered the Tommy Wiseau of Drake of the 99 Dragons.
Really?
So, when you're focused on creating your work of art and not slapping together some Mickey Mouse shit, you might forget to implement certain basic tenets of game design. One of said things is a basic checkpoint system, because in Drake, there is none. You You have one shot to complete each level within a certain time limit, but
Really?
unfortunately, most levels can be completed in only a couple of minutes, but less fortunately, some latter levels are a lot longer. If you die for any reason, and believe me, there's lots of reasons, you'll need to start all the way back at the beginning of said mission. That might be okay for a game in the 8 or 16-bit era, but remember, this is 2003.
Yeah, I mean,
There's also a variety of gameplay features and
or at
moves
least
that
have
make
a
this
save
one game
system like
that will most
Resident
likely
Evil that
never
you can
go
save
away.
anytime.
Much like in certain FPSs, there's an overpowered state that Drake can achieve if he gets more health than the maximum limit. When he achieves this, he can then perform the game's most powerful move, Unleash the Dragon, which decimates all enemies on screen, as well as makes short work of most bosses. However, getting in any situation where you have an overflow of health is nigh impossible in Drake, as there is a constant barrage of small arms fire coming from all angles. This is another example of idle effects not bothering with any sort of balancing whatsoever. These features were implemented.
So pretty much the levels are way too fucking long and the game's way too fucking hard so that you're gonna either lose by running out of time and maybe they barely give you enough time, or you die because the game is cheap fuck, and so you go all the way back to the beginning, and then the powers that you want to use, that's fun to use, that will help you a lot, and one of the things people want to do, well, you need a certain amount of health, but you'll never get it because there's so much cheap shit hitting you.
But not to correctly target
Fucking
the
hell.
player at regular intervals. This same mistake also makes the final boss of the game, a three-headed cell-shaded monstrosity, incredibly hard to overcome. Wonky boxes, being able to almost one-shot Drake with little warning,
Jesus Christ.
drawn out, make this entire encounter, to put it lightly, 100% pure gold. It makes you question why you even
Deek.
came this far in the first place.
I remember that.
Ludicrous, unbalanced
Deek.
final boss must be one of the clearest indicators of either a rushed production schedule,
I guess they thought they were being clever with the whole
a combination of both.
60s Batman, Red Tat, showing those.
Exciting missions, but as I'm sure most people won't know because they most likely never saw beyond the first couple of levels, is that Drake and his 99 Dragons is incredibly brief, clocking in at around the 3-hour mark. There's also absolutely no incentive for the player to ever pick up the controller again, as there's no boss rush, multiplayer mode, challenge mode, cheat skins, or even a hentai CG shrine gallery to unlock once the game is over.
So there ain't jazz shit extra.
Knowledge in our brains. When Drake slovenly slow-mo jumped onto store shelves, it was
God, it looks ugly as fuck the way he turns.
It was dragged through the mud. It was pegged as the worst game of the year and possibly of the generation.
1 out of 5. G4.
Then GameSpot's Alex Navarro, for example, claimed it was the second worst game of that year, lagging just behind Big Rigs Over the Road.
Oh my god, Big Rigs.
Is absolutely fair.
You are winner.
Shared similar sentiments, and coupled with that
God, Big Rigs. I remember Big Rigs. Army 21 reviewed that.
thousands of shortcomings that Drake had.
And then AVGN reviewed it years later.
Paltry sales numbers that, are unknown to the general public unless you count features.
So it looks like shit, it plays like shit, it's hard as shit, it's cheap as shit.
Majesco's big gamble certainly did not spin off into comics, toys, or anything really. It got a PC version the following March, which is, to its credit, greatly improved over the Xbox original. There were plans to port the game to the PS2, but that was cancelled because, of course it was.
PS2 is like, we don't want your shit. Stick with your shit on your own fucking system. Don't plague it in here like a virus.
Last release, FBI hostage rescue. Majesco lived on
Fuck.
after Drake and Advent Rising, surprisingly, all the way until 2016, where they finally announced
Majesco Entertainment exits the video game business. Merger with medical firm marks the end for the Zumba, Cookie Mama, and Psychonauts publisher. Oh, Psychonauts, I've heard of that game. Reports have emerged that Majesco Entertainment has decided to leave the game industry, with no further plans to publish other titles. Polygon reports the firm has not only merged with Polarity TE, but will also operate under the Polarity name after the deal is closed. The medical organization, which developed tissue regeneration technology, bought a video game. Wait a minute. Will be a Wally subsidiary, despite the decision to drop the publisher's name. What the fuck does a medical tissue regeneration technology want with this? The post-merger firm will be based in Salt Lake City, headed up by Polarity founder Dr. Denver, who will replace Majesco's outgoing CEO. It is a strange finale for the long-running publisher, but one that puts years of troubles to an end. Again, tissue regeneration technology, I don't know what the fuck that has to do with games, but...
Until the following year, when they seemingly started back up again. They have since settled into a nice pattern, refusing to re-release Double Dragon Neon on modern systems. Please politely at them on Twitter about that. As for Dragon is 99 Dragons, well, in 2018, suddenly, for no discernible reason, it got an updated re-release on Steam that, like outlined before, is far more polished than the Xbox.
But who the fuck wants that?
$7 if you are morbidly curious.
Wait a minute.
Andrew Batto, for his part, went on to games of his own, being a lead on the recent...
He said 2018. When did Angry Video Game Nerd review that game? Because I'm wondering, when did AVGN review that? You know, James Wolfe. If it was around that time, well, probably not. I was thinking maybe he reviewed it, then someone went, well, he reviewed it, maybe people want to play to see how bad it is. Here we go, and it's a little bit improved. Here you go, you can play it if you want, because you don't have the original Xbox. Maybe not, I don't know.
It's like $7 if you are morbidly
Maybe not.
curious. Andrew Batto, for his part, went on to games of his own, being a lead on the recently released Mystic Bell, a charming platformer which was published by WayForward a few years ago.
Doesn't look bad for a platformer. Platformers are fun.
99 Dragons unscathed. Therefore,
Looks
so
like a cute game.
with the words of Andrew, the guy in the trenches that we'll leave on. Drake of the 99 Dragons was a spectacular train wreck from start to finish. We kept on waiting for that magic moment when everything starts coming together, but it never arrived. Meanwhile, the Idol FX guys were confident in their product, as appeared to be the marketing. I remember
Of course, it's people being full of themselves. FOSS, full of shit syndrome. FOSS, full of shit syndrome.
close to it, too familiar with its flaws.
They think they're fucking geniuses, and
Nope, Drake was
they're too close to the flame and they got burned.
So thus closes this chapter on all our lives. This chapter of learning what the shit damn happened to this ungodly, unfinished abomination of absurdity. If you know of any other forms of media, video game or movie that should be forced onto our stage, let me know in the comments below or leap in, shooting guns akimbo at the House VIP Patreon to paint a target on your own personal nomination. See you next time, and thanks for watching.
Map mid muscles. And there you go. Huh. So, there you go. Yeah, when you get companies that just think they know what the fuck they're doing, pretty much this company, they're making 3 games in the same year. The Nosferatu game actually doesn't look that bad. Michael Keane, if you see this, maybe that's a game to play. Because he likes horror games, so do I. But 3 games in 1 year, and you're a smaller company, and they thought this game was going to be the... You know what, it's kind of like, what the fuck was that? Action 52, the people behind that did this game called Cheetahman, and they thought this will be the big, because we're going to have toys and a cartoon, sort of our, being inspired by Ninja Turtles, fraction of our head. Didn't work out that way. And both were considered disasters. Action 52, disaster, this is a disaster. A cartoon and a comic book. I was waiting for them to say there was going to be a movie too. Probably if they think, hey, if it's successful enough, we'll get a movie. I said, wow, they made the Drake guy look like the Matrix. But yeah, I did see they really thought they were going to do another Max Payne. Max Payne's a good game. I think I have it for PS2, I believe. But, and then you have testers, and they tell you what's wrong, but like, no, there's nothing wrong. It's all good. I guess they don't... Some people are just too stubborn for their own good. They think their shit smells like fucking flowers and incense and whatever. But yeah, as for the video, nice presentation. Have no complaints about the video. Good job with that. But yeah, it looks like a shitty game. Even PS2 is like, we don't want your fucking game on our platform. You fucking keep it. But it is, apparently it's on Steam if you want to play it. I don't really use Steam, and even if I did, it doesn't really work well with laptop computers, which is what I have. Steam usually works better, at least for bigger games, if you have like a desktop computer. Not so much laptop. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Thank you once again for the request. And we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.